Yeah, no problem. Annabelle, thanks. You're so kind. If you guys haven't met Annabelle before, I'm sure you've seen her on the screen. She is one of our company's presenters in Spanish. They've asked her multiple times to give the live presentation for our company in Spanish. So if you have any Spanish speaking prospects or teams, they'll either see her or will see her or we'll hear from her. But thanks, you're very kind. Colette, as she said, is out in Utah with the leadership group. They're having a summit with our corporate staff. I reached out. I haven't heard back today. They're on a couple-hour time zone difference, and I know that they're going to have a full couple days there. So I haven't gotten any new updated information other than everyone's extremely excited with the new corporate executives that they brought on to our company. Everybody is extremely excited with the quality of people that they brought on. And it begs to ask the question, I guess, if anybody of you has any glimmers of doubt about what this is or where this is going, why would all these industry leaders with 30 years, some with 20 years, all who have built massive teams with other companies, gravitate to this one, and they keep coming in to this company? And you have to ask yourself why. I can, if these people have been building other companies and seen and done it all in the referral based business, why, if they've seen it all and they've done it all, why would they gravitate toward here? You have to just ask that question to yourself. Why would they be willing to stick it out and ride it out through some of the rough patches we've had? And the answer is simple: because they see the huge big picture here. And every time, probably every couple weeks pass, the vision becomes bigger and bigger if you stay plugged in. So it's really important for everyone out there. And I know we got some new people who have joined and continue to join uh, through this time. But if you don't have the vision, if you keep plugging in, jump into all the corporate calls, even if you listen, or definitely the corporate updates, check your emails every day for any updates, and just get in and around the community of people, and you'll start to catch the vision. The Saturday trainings for Z Team are great. The company does a corporate training an hour later, and those are phenomenal every week. And these are the best of the best coming at you, and they're putting it all out on the table, and they're all going, what's the term, full throttle, because they see the big picture here. So it, I understand some people are like to wait and see. Some people like to take their time. Some people like to go fast. Some people need to be seen. You need to show me first. But now is the time to really buckle in and connect, because the next couple of months are going to be wild. And you don't want to look back 30, 60 days from now and say, I wish I would have taken that time to use wisely. You have to work according to your own speed. There's nobody's telling you how fast or how slow to go, but push a lot of busy stuff out of the way and get busy to the day to day, just sharing some of the information, some of the story with people. That's all we're actually looking to do, is share the story. I just wanted to go over a couple of things. If you're checking your emails or you're not checking your emails, the company has been issuing FAQs, the top FAQs for each week. So those are the frequently asked questions that are coming from DBOs, probably from TCMs as well, wanting information. Instead of the company rehashing and responding to all those, they list them. So if you haven't seen them and you have questions or concerns or things that you're looking for from the company, instead of sending emails and instead of going to it's okay to go to your upline, to your up team, to ask questions. But go first to your FAQs because more than likely those questions are already present, and they have each week, so you can go back. I think they've only done a couple, so just go back. You can just type in your mail search FAQ as a search, unless you have a bunch of emails that are coming in with FAQ attached to it or in the wording. FAQ should pop right up. You can do Transact Card, but you'll have to sift through. But go through those. Um, I I don't think there's any pertinent ones right now. There's Compliance Corner they just added as well. There's one, two, three, four. There's 5 questions as well as Compliance Corner. People want to know about building, uh, about using current marketing and training materials. I'm not going to read them all. I just want you to know that they're there. People are interested in sharing the Transact Card income opportunity. How can they ensure they do it in a compliant way? And the company tells them how to do it. Questions of people residing in other countries. How can you enroll someone in other countries? So all of that information's in there. It's all each week will come. This week's FAQs will come on Friday. We got an email today. So Friday will be the next set of FAQs. And I'm pretty sure either tonight, we probably won't be able to post anything tonight. We'll at least hear something from, I know they probably had to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement to some things they're not allowed to discuss. But I'm sure there's a few things that Larry Lane and Aaron loves to give bits of information as soon as he's allowed to say anything. So Aaron Whittier will probably share some of that. That's what I have. I could tell you a quick story here just to for those of you that don't know me, my name's Steve Jurjevich. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're that proudly. Been at this since the end of May, and at the end of May when this thing started, it would look nothing like it looks now. But everything that they told us was going to happen either happened or they pushed that away and came up with something even better and more grand. So back in the beginning, there was going to be $150 a monthly web tech fee, and that went away. There was no commission bonus pool. There was no DBO grants. There was no manager grants. There was strictly swipe commissions. And for a lot of us, just the excitement or the thought of every time somebody swipes a card was exciting and was attractive. And we didn't even have some of the other pay streams that they've put together. So now it's the work that we did before, and we had to go through with the jungle with a machete and clear the cobwebs and a lot of questions. A lot of stuff's been cleared out, but we didn't even have the stuff we have now. So now the story is much better. The website's there, the tools we have, the marketing, the FAQs. The company's really turned things up. And this new CEO that we brought on is from everyone I've talked to just astounded at how sharp and amazing she is, as well as the new person who's going to head up our Z Club. So of course the Z Club's probably the most important piece of this, right? Without the Z Club, but you're going to see some monumental changes here really soon. And there's a lot of brands from what I'm hearing that we talked about before, but there's some surprise brands that you are going to be excited about. So please stay connected and plugged in. I can tell you if I was not plugged in every week to calls and listening, I would have drifted because it was summer and summer's fun and the pools are open and there's concerts, which I still attend and find a way to do. But I was able to at least catch the recording or catch them live, and that will keep your fire lit. I get it that everybody's busy. I get that everybody has, if you have children, if you have kids in school, if you homeschool, there's multiple reasons to not do this, but there's probably way more multiple reasons to do this. And I guess I'll ask the question to you that you can maybe take this to bed tonight. If not Transact Card, what exactly would there be for you. If you love your job and you're passionate about what you're doing, that's awesome. If you love where you're at in life, fantastic. But almost everybody could use something somewhere somehow, and Transact Card will be able to fulfill some, if not all of that for you. So if not Transact Card, what? You can fall in love with products, weight loss products, pills, potions, powders, uh, um, insurance, whatever it is. You can be passionate about that. But we have something literally every person on the planet, if they're at least 18 years of age, will have one, will use one, will eventually get one and use a card or a way of using a virtual card. Everybody on the planet, that's the world we live in. And not everybody wants to be healthy. Not everybody wants to have the best skin. Not everybody wants to lose weight. But everybody has and needs a card. So if not Transact Card, what? That's what I have. I'll send it back to AnnaBell.
You guys, let's give him a round of applause, a big embrace. Thank you so much,
It's
Steve, for updating us. And, it's about also having fun. We're building a culture here with Z Team that we're truly family and we like to get to know each other. So for, let's say, the next 10, 15 minutes, please turn on your cameras. We're going to play a game and we're going to ask a couple of questions, and I will pick somebody and Steve will pick somebody. And I encourage each and every of you to take notes on the person that's talking, because you get to know their spirit, you get to know their heart, you get to know their mind. And at the end of the day, we are Z Team family. And I just want you to know that as the company, Transact Card, as the leadership, the edification that our culture, our community gets, it's just really, really amazing. We are also part of Team Impact with Aaron Whittier, who is completely amazing, and he's part of the Leadership Council. He's in Utah. And Brett Rinks, also leading Team Impact. And we are Z Team, right? And it's just wonderful to know that each and every one has a place, and definitely here with our Z Team. So I encourage you, get a pen, write down the person's name. I'm going to call somebody and let's listen to them. I will ask, so we have enough time to do a few people, that you keep it concise, but speak from your heart, be open, be you. There's not a right, there's not a wrong answer. This is about really embracing each other and loving each other and knowing that we are here in service. We are path changers, and we come together every Wednesday night and every Saturday as a family. And that's where we're at. I love what Steve said in his post, and he goes, we're gathered around a fire chat. So this is a fire chat right now. Just, snuggle up, I don't know, get some tea, something. But I'm going to reach out and I know who I'm going to pick. And he is my business partner. I want to call on, and I'm trusting in my heart that he has his camera on. Danny Abril, are you here with us tonight? I know I saw you earlier, my friend. Can we spotlight Danny Abril? Here he is. I see him, Daniel. There you go, my buddy. Okay. The
All right.
question is, let me tell you, this man is really amazing. He is still, and I know in my mind, in his spirit, in his heart, a pastor, but he's been in relationship marketing. He has a big heart, beautiful wife. I've known Danny for about a decade, and the biggest heart and human being that you ever did want to meet. I am privileged and honored that he is my business partner. Danny, I'm going to ask you a question. If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Share that with our Z Team family.
An unlimited amount of happiness. And why? I just think that we just need that with the world that we see in the state of division and inflation and all that, that we'd be able to have that unity with each other. That's why I appreciate these calls. And all of you guys here, and AnnaBell, thank you for all the edification, because you're definitely an awesome leader. I'm glad that you found me and connected me to a Transact card, and just appreciate you and your leadership and your consistency. Um, yeah, I would do that. Just people would find happiness within themselves, and also finding people they could have unity with, and just spread that good cheer amongst each other, and just be a positive mindset, with each other wherever you go, no matter who you run into, no matter where you're at. You never know who you can help and who you can make a change in their life, and maybe they can make a change in your life. So yeah, that would be it.
That is so wonderful. Thank you, Danny. Okay, I want to throw the mic to Steve, and why don't I'll reiterate the question, but can you pick someone from the panel, Steve?
I sure can. Let's see. I'm going to go with someone that I don't know or have seen. How about Shay?
Can we spotlight Shay?
Hey, let's take a look, Shay. Don't be shy, we're all family. This is our
Okay,
time together.
this is wonderful. Okay, Shay, I'm going to ask you the same question, sweetie. If you could have a unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Hmm.
Turn on your mic, honey. Your
Your
mic
mic.
is off. And if you could put up the volume.
There she is.
We can't hear you. Can you hear
Can't
her?
hear you, Shay. Yeah, not yet.
You
Hit
got to
your,
unmute yourself.
hit your on mute.
You're on mute. Maybe Brian, can you unmute her? I don't know if you have a co-host. Maybe it's from her end.
It's on the bottom of your screen, Shay.
I think she's on her mobile.
She
Are you
is.
on your mobile
So
phone?
you can do it on your mobile, Shay. Touch your screen and you'll see the bottom microphone button. I picked you because I wanted you to learn how to unmute.
So if you swipe to the
That's what
right,
family does.
you'll tap on that screen to unmute.
Yeah, she's not able to.
Okay, so we're gonna make sure you share next time. Okay, Shay? We'll write your name down because we want to get to know you better. Steve, would you kindly pick someone else?
Sure. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? Somebody said it may be because she's got her earphones connected. The earpods. Can you disconnect them and
I see.
then unmute?
I see someone shaking her head, looking like don't pick me. I wouldn't do that to you.
Can you try now to unmute? No? Okay. So, but thank you for the person that put that in the chat. Okay. Thank you so much for supporting us that way. Okay, Steve, who would you like to pick?
We'll go with, let's see. I'm trying. Everyone, keep your screen on. So how about Tanya B?
Okay, that's Tanya Bridges. Oh my God, I have the honor. This is my business partner also. Lovely, lovely heart center.
I
A
should have been
woman of
shaking my
God
head no.
from Atlanta, Georgia. And I've had the good pleasure to know her for some reason. Actually, did some business with her husband, the amazing, incredible leader, Michael Bridges. And they have locked arms with me. So, Tanya, if you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and why, sweetie?
Well, that could be a number of things, but if I have to say, just put it on one thing, it would kind of be like Pastor Daniel. Mine would be peace. And I would say peace because if I have peace, then I'm going to attract the same. If peace is within my heart, then I'm going to share peace with others. I'm going to make peace no matter what. And that is who I am. I am that peaceful person. I look to do things in spite of, I go against what others, especially the world, what they say, because I look to God for his guidance. So I am definitely that 3 John 2 of it being his desire for me to be prosperous and in good health, even as my soul prospers. And that brings me peace.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful, Tanya. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm gonna look for someone on the screen and we're gonna move on with a different question. Thank you, Tanya, for sharing. Okay, let's get your cameras on. Let's see here. Who do we have with some cameras on? Okay, Brian Howard. Okay.
B.
A fashion trend right now, what would that fashion trend be? Why would you be wearing it?
If I had a fashion trend to start, what would it be? It's funny that you say that because I
Bring
was
back,
just thinking it.
if there,
What's
there,
that?
if you could bring back a fashion trend, right
I
in
could
this
bring
moment.
back a fashion trend right now.
Yeah.
What would it be? Probably bell-bottom jeans. Yeah, absolutely. And why would that be? Because it just seems to bring out fun, and everybody was dancing and having a good time and being in a good mood, and sharing and just having fun with life. That's just what bell bottoms were. It was all about the disco and having a good time and going out, and sharing with your friends and partying in a good mood and sharing good things and just having a good time. So it'd have to be bell bottom jeans for sure. Absolutely.
I love that, Brian, because I would be too. Love that. So that's wonderful. Huh? Okay, Steve, why don't you pick somebody from the panel and I'll ask the same question. Go ahead, Steve.
All right. This is someone that I know. She's part of our group, but I don't know her that well yet. Let's see. Where'd she go? Did she disappear?
Make sure she's got her camera on, Steve.
Yeah, I'm looking for her. I saw her when I was scrolling earlier. Everybody's shutting their camera off now because they don't want to be called. So we're going to
No
call
fair.
you.
Turn on the camera.
I'm gonna reach out to someone I'm getting to know, Arthenia
Okay.
Richard. Can you unmute yourself?
Can we spotlight her?
I only pick people that can't unmute. So
It's
Can you
Inya.
hear
Can
me?
you?
are you
You
there?
can hear
Yes.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Perfect. So,
Um,
Arthenia, if you could bring back any fashion trend right now and wear it, what would it be and why?
um, I don't know. I don't think this is a trend now. The palazzo pants, I don't know if they're palazzo or pedal pusher pants. They're like wide, but they're short.
Culottes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would bring those back just because I just think they're comfortable and I think they're cute too. So.
Can I wear those or no? Or is that only a girl thing? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think you look awesome in them.
That's
No, I'm sure.
I think it might be. I think it might be a girl thing. I don't think I've ever seen guys wear them.
In Scotland.
Tanya said she still wears them.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Tanya, next
Oh
week
my
post
God.
a picture. Post a
Tanya
picture of you
Tanya
wearing them.
says she still wears them.
Yeah,
Oh,
post a
that's
picture
awesome.
next week for us to see because I don't know what they're.
Okay. We'll put some on the Z team on the family page, okay? Steve, so you can see what those look like.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. I think in Scotland they wear them. Or no, that's something else. I think that's killer. Let's see. Amy said Steve would wear them if they were black and yellow. What's that
Black and
about,
gold.
Steve?
Black and
Steelers.
gold. Black and
Oh,
gold.
and gold.
Black and gold.
Is that your team color?
Yeah, Pittsburgh's the only major sports city that all our sports teams have the same colors, black and gold. Every other team split their colors up. We're the only ones that do that. And the Steelers are the only team with the emblem, their logo on one side of their helmet. Everyone has two. That's another fun fact for you.
Awesome.
I can tell you why another time. AnnaBell, I do want to interrupt just for a moment.
Okay.
I found something the other day that kind of went around. I think Colette shared it and we shared it back and forth. We can actually put it in the chat, or we'll actually post it back in the Z Team page. But as far as an elevator pitch goes, I was going through, this is something I wanted to make sure. If you're looking for the right words or what to say, if somebody asked you what you do for a living, just in conversation, where you weren't actually in recruiting mode, but you were just having a conversation, and someone says, what is it that you do? This, in some form or fashion, we'll send this over. But if you said, I'm working with a company, or I'm helping to build a company that gives people the ability to double their buying power, that would ultimate or immediately elicit a response from them that say, what does that mean? And then that gives you a license to have a conversation with them a little bit more. But you can also follow up and say, we also have an income opportunity for those with the desire and vision to help with this positive social impact enterprise. Now, I know it's a lot of words, but you can figure out a way to say it. Or you can just skip right to it and say, you can actually make money every time someone swipes their card. But we have that in a short paragraph form. A lot of people have gravitated toward it and liked when I sent it to a lot of people and we shared it. We got a lot of positive response. So we'll post that in the Z Team page right after this call. But if you're looking for ways to say something to someone, obviously you don't want to sound scripted like I was reading that, but if you say it a few times, you can figure out the wording for yourself. And if you just be yourself in this thing, that's all this is. I'll tell you, we have some 18-year-olds, hopefully they're on this call, on our team, not just in one direct line, or one direct generational tree, other branches. We have the 18-year-olds who are signing their friends and their friends' families, and we just had one go senior manager. We just had one at manager, and they're 18 years old. I think, and this is not disrespectful to them in any way, they haven't lived enough to get all the cloudy, in your way, ego nonsense that kind of permeates everybody else's mind. They're just seeing something in a simplistic fashion, and they're just excited and sharing it. And it's probably their excitement and their conviction. But I think sometimes we get so caught up in what they're going to think, what are they going to say? And these are 18-year-olds that just they're just allowed to start voting. And they probably just got their driver's license a year ago. They haven't had time to try to figure out ways to talk themselves out of it. But it's happening, not just one or two. There's 3, 4, or 5 of them now at 18 years of age. So if you're looking for ways to say something, we have ways to say it, but you just got to be yourself and just maybe act like you're 18. I do. So that was what I wanted to share, but go ahead, we can go back to.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. We're actually, it's a good time now to close. We
Okay.
know, we understand people want to get back to their families and that, but I want to thank everybody. Next week, I'm sure Saturday, we'll be back here at 8 Pacific and 11 Eastern with our Super Saturday with Z Team. And normally we have Michael Zappia, our mentor, or our other mentor, who leads the Z Team, which is Colette Daniels. She'll be back. So I want to thank each and every one of you, especially the ones that answered the questions. because don't you all agree? I mean, use your reaction button if you got to know a little bit more about that person and their essence. And our paths will cross. It'll be at a convention, it'll be at some meeting, and you just know them a little bit more, like culotte pants and happiness, what it means, and peace, right? Bell bottoms, right? And what that essence of that person is. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You got to experience Steve tonight and in his wholesomeness. And he's such a beautiful human being. I know in my heart, in my mind, in my spirit, that each and every one of you are. So we are Z Team family, and thank you so much for coming together, being near the fire, being the glue that we are here at Z Team. And I'll see you all, you happy humans, on Saturday. We were over 50 tonight. This is really exciting. And why this is so exciting is because we're duplicating. Okay. This just means that if we're headed by Colette Daniels under the umbrella of Michael Zappia, right? Under Aaron Whittier, Brett Rinks, right? And each of the leaders that are here, the Steves, you know, of our Z team, and Jeff Myers, who I don't think is with us tonight, but we have Esther, and we have Brian, we have Suzanne, we have Tanya, we have Amy, we have all these beautiful leaders. Each and every one of you are a pivotal part of this family. Please feel it. Please know it. Claudia, that's in Los Angeles, Dustin, Tim, all you that have your cameras off and on are important. Lisa, Athena, now I know you like the culottes, and we gotta definitely put that on there. Glenda, Allison, Tomas, oh my God. Please, let's give a big heart to Tomas and Yenny. These are my business partner up in Florida. They just became parents. I mean, grandparents, not parents, grandparents.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And guess what? The baby was a month earlier. So talk about life all over. We have a new family member. His name is Daniel. Danielito is here with us, with Tomas and Yenny in Florida. Their beautiful son, Tomasito. His wife just gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. He was born 8th month, and I think he's coming home, or he might be home already. Tomas, can you give us a little bit of highlight? And I don't know a better way to close off family night with
thank you,
birthing beautiful baby grandson. Tomas?
yeah, so I just got home. You probably saw me driving. Yeah, the baby's here, and he's feeding right now, or I'd show him. But yeah, he's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to have him here finally. So he was born on January 7th, and he came home today, and we'll get pictures to everybody here shortly as he's growing. But yeah, we're over the moon excited and super supportive of my son and his girlfriend now. Hope it'll be better, more than that soon. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody.
That's
I'm
awesome.
just excited that we're all here as part of our family joining, the Z Team family, and making this, I don't know, just stronger and tighter. A community here that we're just in love with all of you.
So thank you so much, family. So you guys all now retreat and just feel really good about who you are. You're a unique human being, and just always know you have something that no one else can offer. Okay, stay true to that, and follow all the recommendations Steve gave tonight. Wonderful. Take out that 18-year-old heart and go out there and be ignorance on fire if you have to. Okay, and let's move this movement with Transact Card. All right. I love each and every one of you. And you know my symbol. Love you all. Good night.
AnnaBell, you're awesome. You did great tonight, AnnaBell. We love you. You're awesome.
I love you, Steve, and I love each and every one of you. Love you guys. Love you, Sharon.
Thanks
you.
for
We
your
love you
success,
too.
Claire.
Good
Love you.
night.
Love
Love
you
you
all.
all. Thank you.
Love
Jenny,
you.
Suzanne.
Good night.